So everyone at this point knows what a wedding planner is. Generally why you'd hire one and what they do. But did you know that there are different types of wedding planners? And you need to choose the one that's the right fit for you. So today we're talking about wedding planners, the different types, and what you should be looking for. Hi there, I'm Jamie Chan, your destination wedding planning guru and designer of joy at Mangome's Events, the creator of Passport to Joy, the step-by-step online wedding planning course for couples, and the founder of Let's I Do This, intimate and micro weddings in the San Francisco Bay Area. And I share real and honest and useful wedding planning tips, tricks, and advice you can use to help make planning your wedding easier and more joyful, so you can create a wedding you love. Because let's face it, wedding planning can be hard. It can be stressful and downright painful, and nobody wants that. So we're bringing the joy back to wedding planning. Are you ready? All right, so let's do this. Let's dive in here. Now, today we are talking about wedding planners. And, it's a subject I personally love because obviously I am a wedding planner. And if you're thinking about hiring a wedding planner, first of all, yay, good on you. And second, it's so super duper important that you hire the right wedding planner. So you might be thinking, okay, who's the right wedding planner? The right wedding planner is the one that's the right fit for you specifically. And that's going to be just different for every couple. Just like how not, every catering company or every DJ or every hair and makeup artist is going to be the right fit for you and your wedding, every wedding planner also is not going to be the right fit for you and your wedding. So today I'm going to help you figure out who is the right fit, who might be the right fit, and how you should be thinking about that, okay? Because there are all kinds of wedding planners. All kinds, which is both, a good thing and a bad thing. It's good because, there are lots of options, which means you should be able to find one that's a good fit for you. But, it's bad because there are lots of options and, wading through all of those just can be kind of overwhelming. So we want to narrow the field here, and that's what we're going to do today because it just makes it so much easier to make a decision once you do. All right. So first, you want to pick a wedding planner that offers the services that you're looking for, okay? Now, we're talking specifically today about full-time wedding planners, as that's, what most people are thinking about when they're thinking about hiring a wedding planner. But if you're interested in other wedding planner options, which there are, by the way, you're going to want to check out a previous video we did on that, which just kind of walks you through all of that and what your options are. And also make sure you hit subscribe so you can get access to all of our new videos. Okay, so back to what we're talking about here, which is the full-time wedding planner. And there are really sort of 4 different service options you have. There's planning, there's design, there's coordination, and then there's planning and design, okay? That's the 4. Now, planning is really what you kind of imagine the most, perhaps, when you think about wedding planners. It's, someone helping you through that entire process with vendors and timelines and, floor plans. Then there's design, which is really focused on creating that look and that feel for your wedding. These professionals are also tend to be called event designers, in case that rings a bell. Now, coordination is really all about executing planning and design. So this is also referred to many times as day of coordination or month of coordination when it comes to services, or, day of coordinator, month of coordinator when it comes to people. Then planning and design, which is the last one, is really sort of a combination of all of the above, all of the ones we just talked about. Okay. Now, the majority of wedding planners will do planning and design. That's sort of what most wedding planners services sort of encompass. But there are definitely planners who only do planning or only do design or only do coordination. So you want to make sure you're looking at, the right kind of planner who's offering the right kind of help based off of what you need for your wedding. Because if you want coordination, for example, and a planner only does, full service planning from start to finish, then that's just not going to be a good fit. Or if you want, planning and design, you don't want to look into an event designer because you're only going to get half that. Okay. All right. Now, once you've narrowed that field in terms of planners and the services that you want, then you really want to look at specialties or niches. Because, the more specialized the planner is, the better fit they'll be just for you and your wedding. So let's take an example here, sort of an everyday example, okay? Now, if you think about car mechanics, and you could take your car to sort of any mechanic, right? Some general mechanic, and they might do a fine job. But let's say you have, like a Subaru or something, or any car. Pick a car, right? If you choose a mechanic who specializes in a Subaru or whatever type of car that you have, it's just going to be a better fit. They'll know more about that specific type of car, that model, right? Or that make, and its, particular issues versus a general mechanic. Okay. And just like in that same vein, like if you have a hybrid car or an electric car, a mechanic who specializes in that will just know more about the ins and outs of those kinds of cars than just any mechanic. Okay. So a planner, similarly, who specializes in a certain type of wedding or style of wedding or couple even, is going to just be a better fit if that's what you are looking for. So let's go through some examples here. If, you're planning a destination wedding, then a destination wedding planner is going to be your best fit. If you're planning an elopement wedding planner will be a good fit. If you're looking to really create a sustainable wedding, a green wedding, then a wedding planner who specializes in that is going to be the best fit versus sort of any wedding planner. And you can go, even one step further than this. Let's say you're looking for a destination wedding planner who also focuses on same-sex weddings, or an elopement wedding planner who focuses on national parks, or a sustainable wedding planner who focuses on things, on weddings, for example, in the Pacific Northwest, okay? And these are just examples here. If you're looking for something this specific, the more specific you get, the more niche you get, the better fit that planner will be for you. But let's say you're not looking for anything that specific, right? Just more of an overall style. You can narrow by that type of specialty as well. So let's say you want, an urban glam wedding or a boho hippie wedding or a, artsy modern wedding. You can find a planner who specializes in that kind of a design. Or maybe it's a lot simpler than that, right? Maybe it's just you're looking for somebody who does tropical weddings or wine country weddings or, vintage or retro weddings. So you're going to want to think about the wedding that you're looking to create and think about that in terms of your planner. And if you're looking for something special, whether that's a style or a type of wedding, make sure you look for a planner that specializes in that. Now, choosing the right wedding planner for you, is about choosing someone whose services and whose specialties just fit with what you're looking for. Because it would just make planning your wedding so much easier because you're working with someone who fits the needs of your wedding. They get it. They understand what you're trying to do and they're good at it. But, while you should pay attention to these elements, services and specialties, you also I want to make sure that you don't forget about the basics as well. You're going to want to also make sure you're paying attention to the wedding planner's personality, to their professionalism, to what their process is, to their availability, and of course, things like price. All of those basics are going to come into play too and make sure that, ensures that those pieces that you're looking for, your wedding planner has them, that they're a good fit, that you're a good fit with them and they're a good fit with you. Services and specialties are, important, and they do take it sort of one step further so that you're not only hiring a professional that you like, but someone whose skill set just fits with your wedding best. And so because of this, when you're taking that into account, the basics, but also services and specialties, you're going to end up hiring the right wedding planner for you. And that's really the most important thing because everything will go so much smoother and planning will be so much easier when you have the right wedding planner. Okay? Now, I want to leave you today with a question, and that's what service or specialty are you looking for in your wedding planner? Let me know in a comment below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please like it, give us some thumbs up. You can check out our other wedding planning videos for even more tips, and please hit subscribe so you can get access to all the new ones. And if you're looking for help through the entire wedding planning process, with something a little different, check out Passport to Joy. You can find all the links below because you deserve to enjoy your engagement no matter what your budget is. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.